Welcome back to CRM Road. So now you know how to send emails in just a click. You need to also know how you need to follow up with them. So as I told you, this particular emails are now input in the CRM. So you could just see how many people are opening your emails and then add their data into the CRM. So once you add the data, what the CRM will do is the CRM will put them in a workflow. So let me open the workflow. So they'll be kept into this particular digital marketing outreach workflow. Workflow means this particular CRM will assign the user to your name, and then wait for about 1 hour or so. It says wait for 1 minute, and then once a customer puts in the information after 1 minute, it'll start sending them an email. So email is pre-written, so these emails will be sent under your name, so that you don't need to really follow up with them. The system will do it on behalf of you. So likewise, it'll also add a tag to the system and give you a manual action to send a Facebook message. So now we're going to talk about how we could start sending Facebook messages. So now we have done doing email outreach, and we have an automated system which will start sending follow-up emails. You could see email 1, email 2, email 3. There are so many emails which will go on day-to-day basis automatically without your notice. But of course, whenever there is a human interference required, then you have these actions coming in. So we need you to send a Facebook message, a Facebook DM. We need also you to send a Instagram DM, or else sometimes even a manual call. So whenever there is a manual action required, we will give you a notification on this CRM. So you just go ahead and make sure that you are turning on the notification on your mobile, so that you have notifications coming in. So as soon as the notification is coming in, you will just need to follow the actions, and next is the Facebook outreach. So in the dashboard, you will have something called tasks. Over here you'll have something called tasks. So for now we have a few Facebook and Instagram tasks pending. So it says send an Instagram message and send a Facebook message. So if you open this particular contact is already in the workflow, and there's some emails have been sent to that particular customer already. But now there is a task under your name. So the task is to send a Facebook message. So if you just click on Facebook, just a moment. If you just click on edit, it will say send a Facebook message and notes. So you will we will start mentioning the Facebook messages what we're going to send. So for your reference, I will also share this particular script what we are trying to use. So the prospect introduction is generally done through manually. So you will have to go ahead and send this prospect introduction messages. You could send this first message, or else you could just send the second message. You could choose any message you want and start sending the outreach messages. We will talk about how you could do that outreaches on Facebook in few minutes. But yes, we have built rapport next step. This is the second messages what we could send, so that we could start building rapport before we offer them anything. And then later, once we done building the rapport, we have something called two truth method. You could just go ahead and click on this link and read about that method. That is what we're going to try to introduce into our CRM. So we have the complete script pre-written of what to do, what not to do, for the customers. So we're going to use the messages from here and start sending messages through this workflow. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all those messages in this workflow, so that it will start notify you and tell you what exactly you need to do. So for example, the first message what you need to do send is you already know. But when it comes to the Instagram message or second message, let's say once we are done sending first message, we'll ask you to send a Facebook second message. So in this second message, we will copy this particular one of the line from the build rapport and ask you to send this particular message in the workflow. So we'll come back to the workflow and say send the follow-up message as Facebook. are you learning from any specific program? Is the second message what we need to send. So I'll put this in quotes so that you know what we need to send. So once you're done sending this particular message, just add the notes into that particular contact and you're done for the day. So likewise, you will have the tasks assigned to your name on reaching out the Facebook messages also. So here also you really don't need to put in your thought process or time to send out Facebook messages. Just for your idea what we are trying to communicate, I will give the access to the script also. So these are the same messages what we will send through the CRM to our Facebook friends. But for you guys to get ready, I want you also to create a Facebook profile. Put your first and last name. So you're going to use this profile as a business profile. Okay, so you just need to go ahead and create a cover page which will talk about this offer. I wanted people to use this offer and also join the Facebook group. You could use similar messages or else similar text under your in Canva or something, and create a cover page and upload this cover page. If you do not know how to create a Canva cover page, do let me know. I'll create another video. And also you could just go ahead and write an intro of what you're trying to sell. So we are trying to sell get a $97 a month GHL CRM for just $1 a month, and level up your marketing. $1.CRM. This is a link to the to our offer. So we will have people coming into our profile and start going to our offer, and use their email address to sign up. So what we do is we'll start posting some content on day-to-day basis. We will share the content with you on on our group or on our Facebook page, so that you could use that content to start posting it on your Facebook profile, and also joining a lot of different groups which you think where you think your customers, your audience might be. So if you look into my groups, I have joined a couple of groups over here. So let me open groups, not couple. In fact, I have joined more than 50, I guess. So these are the groups I manage, and these are the groups I participate. So let's say if I want to go ahead and target people who are startups, okay, in India. So then I just go ahead and click on startup, and then go to the go ahead and post something which relates to them, and start getting more leads through comments, etc. I start, obviously people will come to my profile. People tend to look into the profile picture a lot, right? So human mind is generally wants to look into the face. So instead of a logo, if we keep our own image like this, then people tend to look into the profile and then see, hey, who is this guy? Okay, this guy have a really good cover image. What is this? He'll click on it, and if there is a link here, they'll go ahead and click on the link and then go to the page. Otherwise, they could also look into the intro. This guy haven't gave any bio, but if you remember, I have given a bio and talks about our offer, and also a link in the intro. So it's good to mention an intro and also a link to the images or post whatever you make over here, so that people go to that particular offer and subscribe. So if they subscribe, then that's good. You're good. Anyway, you started communicating with them. You are already you've been already sending a couple of messages to them. So you could make friends and then invite them to a group, or invite them to our groups, or else ask them to even like our page, so that they get notified of what we try to do, and help them in getting more sales or more appointments. So this is how what we do on Facebook. We'll have to first prepare our profile in such a way that our profile looks like a landing page, or else what does a landing page does is landing page will give the information which our audience wants to know. So that is what I'm trying to give them, an information of what is it they're getting out of this $1 subscription, and what are the values we offer them through the posts, and also the cover page and intro, etc. So this is how I want you guys to also prepare your profile. If you need any help, do let me know. We could get on a one-on-one call and help you create this kind of interesting profile where people will come to your offer through your Facebook profile. Okay, so once you have the Facebook profile ready, then all these messages can be sent one by one through our CRM, and you will build a rapport. You'll not just reach out to people and ask them to buy our subscription. You'll not be a normal sales guy. Okay, you will try to build out rapport, and you will know more about that customer before you offer them anything. So if you know more about that customer, then obviously people tend not just to buy the $1 subscription, but also they'll go ahead and spend more money in our virtual assistant services, where they get more value of over this $1 subscription. So this is what our goal is. Whatever we are trying to do, whatever the messages we are trying to send, whatever the emails we are trying to send, we want people to first taste our software with just $1 and get benefit with our service with the help of our virtual assistants. Okay, so you should also know what is it we are trying to convey to our customers. That is one of the reason why I want you guys to look at this script. So if you have any questions, do let me know, and please do ask me if you want to know more of what we do on Facebook. We could create another video. Okay. Similarly, we will also do build a profile and start reaching out people on Instagram and also LinkedIn. We'll cover them in the coming videos. Thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, do comment and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.